Good morning. How are you? It's Friday and it's the 3rd of December. Can you believe that? All of a sudden, like that, in the blink of an eye, we are in December. And morning, Claire, nice to see you. And I'm Karen Curitin, and I am a social media trainer, social media manager, helping people to get more business from using their online activities more effectively. So I hope you've all had a great week. It's been a busy week. Yesterday was quite a day because morning Tara, nice to see you, because I was invited by a client to go to a fairly new networking group in Burton-on-Trent. And it's an area that I've never networked in before, but it was a breakfast one and I had to be there for 7:15. It's like, creeping out, and it was a freezing cold morning, but I've got to say it was a lovely group and I will be going back. So that's sort of what I want to talk to you about today, about putting you out of your comfort zone with your social media activity, because it's really easy just to stick to the same old. And this is a perfect time of year. And one of the reasons why I'm talking about this topic today is on Monday, for my New Year 6-week club, we're having a bonus session first thing Monday morning about planning for social media success in 2022. So if you haven't signed up for it yet, there is still time to join us, and I will talk about that at the end of my live, because Tara, you as a former client can have a special rate as my birthday gift to you, because unfortunately I have a birthday soon. And Monday's session is all about taking a step back, understanding that it's really important that that we make sure that we start the year as we mean to go on, because it's like putting something into your sat nav and saying, well, I already know where that hotel is because I've been there before, but they may change. The route may change. Your business may change. Your focus, your primary objectives may change. So I want you to think about that, because when we start and think about our social media, do we ever take a step back to have a look? Should we even be on these platforms? And that got me thinking yesterday, because I was doing a presentation for the Big Burton Carousel project for the sponsors to help them get more from their sponsorship by using social media more effectively. And what was really interesting was that, by and large, the feedback was that it's absolutely fine just to get your stuff out there, post regularly, and that's going to bring you business. Well, let me tell you, that's not going to bring you business. You need to put a bit of legwork in, a bit of effort. It's a bit like signing up for a networking event and showing up and not speaking to anybody. There you go, analogy of the day. And I hope that resonates with you all, because it's really important to understand why you're there, why are you on that platform, why are you going. Social media is like one huge networking group. Get yourself out there, go there, talk to people, engage with people. If I'd gone to that event yesterday and just sat down at my chair and not spoke to a soul, would I have got much from it? No. And that's just the same. Oh, I've had an epiphany this morning. I hadn't even thought about that until just now. It's just the same as you just putting your posts out there. If you aren't looking for people to engage with and trying to find other people to follow and communicate with and share stories and start a conversation, you aren't going to get results from your social media activity. And that's really important that you think about and make sure that you understand that you're there. Yes, it's like putting a billboard out there and saying that's going to do all my marketing for me. It's really important that we understand why we are there. And it may be a perfect time right now to review who your perfect client is. What results have you accomplished from your business activity so far this year? And on that moment, I'm going to take a moment to pause while you think about that. I'm going to have a slurp of coffee. Oh, because I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on LinkedIn, and I also have a YouTube channel. Do all of that primarily with the exception of YouTube because I train in all four. So I'm expected to have a presence there. But honestly, majority probably on social media, probably 85% plus of my clients come from LinkedIn. But I am here on Facebook with you every Friday because I teach you about Facebook. And that's really important because, yes, for Facebook organic reach is down. It's massively down, especially right now when it's loaded with ads for the gifting season, as I'm going to call it. It's too early to call it the C word, isn't it? So, if we're going to have a voice on Facebook, we need to be planning for it better. We need to be clear about our audience, thinking about how we can engage with people more effectively, and understanding that it isn't a one size fits all, and that it's not enough just to post regularly on your Facebook pages. The things that work best on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram, can't do it yet on Twitter, but we can do something similar on Twitter. It's lives. And I've said this so many times, time and time again. Do lives. They're great for reach. It's about engagement. And when you guys show up regularly, I'm really grateful. I know a lot of people haven't said hello. We've got not just Tara and Claire here because they've said hello, but we've got quite a few other people watching because I can see in the screen that haven't said hello. And do you know what? That's absolutely fine. If you just want to observe and listen, that's great. And I hope it's useful. And for those of you watching on replay, because I know quite a lot of people right now, morning Sharon, lovely to see you. Right now, a lot of people are on school run. If you're fortunate enough or unfortunate enough to have school-age kids. My 16-year-old's on an inset day today, so he's fast asleep upstairs, enjoying his lie-in. But I want you to really think about that. It isn't just about posting. In fact, I was asked this yesterday by the most lovely lady who works for an award-winning funeral directors. And she has so many different hats to wear, including running the social media accounts. And she was asking for my advice because they're a sponsor of the Big Burton Carousel. And I said, tell me how you run your social media account. Well, I post. Well, it's not enough just to post, everybody. You need to spend some time. I'd almost rather you posted less and spent some time doing some account growth, looking for businesses to follow as your page, looking for business to engage with as your page. And the big new one that people are getting really excited about is, could you link a Facebook group, a public group, to your business page, which is one of the things that I've done. I've got I did quite a lot of training over the summer on Facebook organic reach. And one of the things, excuse me, that has been really interesting about that has been the fact that we can now have a group attached to our Facebook page. So I'm just going to see if I can share you it. Let's have a look for a tab. Here we go. So this is Karen's VIPs, and this is a public group. And I only started this about 3-4 weeks ago. And it's a platform where it's open to anybody. And we've got 143 members. And why am I sharing that with you? Well, because it's really important that we understand the fact that we can have multiple ways to have touch points with people. I'm just going to stop screen share because it's another way, especially if you have a service-led business, people. If you have products, that's different. But if you have a service-led business, people are going to take time to get to know you, to build that rapport with you. I have some clients I've known for years before they've even started working with me. And that's absolutely fine, because I'm not the right fit for everybody, the same as I might meet, say, an accountant at a networking event and they're not the right fit for me now. But it might be that in 2 years I remember, oh, he was a really nice guy, seemed very knowledgeable, very helpful. And that's what we have to do, is about setting our expectations and making sure we have clarity and focus about that. So one of my tips for today is think about posting less, but spending that time that you're not posting and creating content, doing some business growth on your page. And this is some of the things we're going to be exploring in the New Year Club. So my birthday gift to you, if you are already an existing client and you haven't worked with me before, is New Year Club doesn't officially start until the 10th of January. The early bird offer ended on Tuesday. So the investment to join is £297. The early bird offer was £197. Now, because I am hosting a live bonus session on Monday. It will be recorded. So Claire, I know you can't join us. I'm going to make a very special one-off offer for anybody who signs up today. Today. That's it. You've got to sign up today of 147. So that's half price of what it should be now. So if you want to join us, you don't have to come along on Monday. It'll be recorded, it'll be in the group. But if you want to join us, my offer to you, my birthday gift to you is on for 7. And that is an absolute bargain, because in January, we're going to have 8 hours of online training. I'm going to be dropping into the group and doing some live training. It's a massive amount of resource. And in addition to that, everybody in that group will have the opportunity to have one-to-one training with me at a preferred client rate. What's preferred client rate? Well, it's nearly half price. Some people have signed up just to access that rate. If it's not right for you, then why don't you have a look for Karen's VIPs? If you haven't joined my group, pop over and join the group. I post hints and tips in there. My paying clients already get those hints and tips, but I share some of them into the Facebook group just to really keep touch points with you guys. So I hope you have enjoyed the day. Thank you, Claire. That's really lovely. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I am mostly off today. I've got a few emails to do today, and then I'm taking the day off. I'm having a bit of a long weekend, bit of a recharge after a wonderful day yesterday. It was our Athena Christmas lunch yesterday, which was fantastic. Really enjoyed that. I will be back here on Friday the 10th at 8 o'clock. Those of you who decide to invest in the New Year Club, just ping me an email. I'll be around today, replying to emails and signing up the last few people for Monday. So I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.